Now this is interesting. All right. How's everybody doing? John Boyle, start us off.
Yeah, Russ, I know it was limited action out there, but just what did you think of how the offense performed?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job. I thought there was a lot of good things in there for sure. Tempo seemed pretty good, and guys made a lot of plays on both sides, on ones and twos, which was great on offense. And then DK scoring that touchdown that first drive was pretty special on third down in the back of the end zone. That was great. And Greg Olsen looked great too. He showed up, made a lot of great catches. Some good things. I thought Gino did good, and the rest of the guys too as well. The offensive line protected well, so it was a good day so far.
Pete mentioned third down standing out. What was going well for you on third down?
We just had a lot of great third down conversions. I mean, throwing it, and the guys were catching it. And I think we had 4 or 5 third down conversions in that first drive. Something like that, I believe. Greg had 2 of them. Tyler had 1 of them. DK had the touchdown. So that was great. And you want your guys to make those plays, and they sure enough did.
Jackie Montgomery.
I can't hear you, Jackie. For some reason, let's see here. You there?
No. Write it out.
I'm gonna come back to you. We'll come back to you, Jackie.
We'll come back to Jackie. How about Corbin Smith?
Hey, Russ, Pete was talking about the impact that DJ Dallas has had so far in the passing game. What have you seen from him thus far in camp and, of course, today in the mock game?
He's been one of my favorite rookies, DJ Dallas. I mean, he's done a tremendous job coming in with the right attitude, super professional. I remember throughout the spring, we would, I would kind of host these rookie calls with the guys and group messages and stuff like that. And he was always one of the key leaders in that, which really stood out to me. And there's a lot of great rookies, to be honest with you, but he was one of the guys that really took charge of it all. He's caught the ball extremely well. He runs it well. He's got great vision. He just brings a great enthusiasm to the game. So I've been fired up about DJ, and he's one of my favorite guys on the team as a rookie. He's been special for us.
Ian Furness.
Hey, Russell, did you feel like the atmosphere and just the different type of situation you're in here with the empty stadium, with the crowd noise playing, maybe just going to talk about how that felt and if it was truly a good dress rehearsal in that regard?
Yeah, I thought in terms of how we prepared for, as you said, Ian, this dress rehearsal, I thought it was great. I thought we did a really good job of coming into the stadium, being mentally prepared, how we were in the locker room, all of our drills that we do pregame, everything else. But I will say there's nothing like having, the best fans in the world in the stadium, but we tried to definitely match that with the sound and everything else to be equal to what we would normally be. I think that's a key, component. I think, that's one of our, the things that we do really well is, just our stadium and how loud it is. And that's a very real thing. Everybody knows that in the NFL. So, if there's a way to match that, sound, I think that's key. But at the same time, I also I miss the fans. I miss the beginning part of the game when you see the kids and sign their jerseys and do all that stuff, and then after a big win, everybody's kind of celebrating it. So it's the fun part though is we're out there with our guys, and it felt very real in terms of our energy, our focus, and also at the same time just I know for me, every time I step inside the white lines, I never take it for granted. Every day, every practice, I try to treat it the same.
All right, let's try Jackie again.
Thanks, guys. Is that better?
There it goes.
All right, there we go. Just to kind of follow up on that, Russ, just how crucial was this dress rehearsal for the new players, the new faces on the team that have never been to CenturyLink before?
Well, I thought that was probably the most important part is really the rookies and the new guys. I mean, you got Greg Olsen coming from another team. He's played here before. Me and him were sitting next to each other. I was sitting behind him on the bus. We were kind of talking about just how he all the memories he's had coming here, and he used to kind of be a nightmare for him coming here. But now he's on our team, and young guys who have never played here before, never even been inside the stadium yet. They just got drafted, not too long ago. Guys like D. Lou and DJ Dallas and others. I think that it's I think that was a key part. You know, I couldn't imagine having my rookie year and, you know, not having the excitement of the fans there. You know, that'd definitely be different. I know ever since my first preseason game, which was against the Tennessee Titans at home, I think it was a packed house, I believe, and it was just a lot of fun. So you missed that part of it. But the good part is the guys got the feeling of playing a game, which was great.
Tim Booth.
Russ, apologies if you were asked this already, but how difficult is that to see a teammate, you know, laying out and being put on a backboard like that with Brandon?
Yeah, that was tough with B-Jack. You know, it was unfortunate. It's part of the game, unfortunately. It's a tough game that we play, and you can never take it for granted, you know. And I know we were all in there praying for him and praying on the field and everything else. I'm not sure, you know, what they've all said. I'm sure Coach will talk about that if he hasn't already, but I'm praying that he'll be okay. And, you know, it's just the camaraderie that we have as a team is really special. So when anybody goes through something in a play, in a moment, in life, we all kind of feel it, you know. And so, you know, I believe that he'll be okay, it sounds like, hopefully. So we're just praying for healing and all that.
Masvita.
Hey, Russ, going back to the third down, just how important, what does it say about the focus of the team right now, and how important is to get that culture of executing when you need to, right, early on and right now?
You said what in culture, and what about need to?
Oh, I'm sorry, on third down, just its importance of executing that right now and just having that culture to perform and execute when needed.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, we had 18-play drive, I believe it was, on the first drive of the game, essentially, for the ones. We just kept converting third downs, and that was key. I mean, we want to be to be a championship football team, you got to be a great third down team. You got to convert. You got to make plays when the time is to make a play. And we had a plethora of guys making plays. That's the great thing. You know, Greg made 2 key third downs. Tyler made his third down. DK, those are all guys who have been superstars in this league, and the guys who continue to show up and show out. And that's a great thing for us. And we got a lot of great confidence. If we can have confidence on third down and convert, that gives us the opportunity to have the ball more, score more touchdowns, do more special things, keep the defense off the field, let them come back on, make a play for us to get us the ball back again, and here we go again. So it's all part of the system, you know, and we've been doing a really good job on third down throughout practice and really being detailed with that. I think Coach Schottenheimer's done a tremendous job this offseason and getting us really ready. He's a tremendous football coach. He's been really doing a great job of dialing things up for us and getting us dialed in and ready to play. And so Coach Schottenheimer, you know, I give a lot of that credit to him and the rest of the coaches too as well along the way.
Thanks.
Joe Fan.
Russ, you got a competition happening in front of you. I'm just curious what you think of Finney and Pocic, and then if you will, you know, weigh in with the coaching staff in terms of who you feel like you have better chemistry with, and how much of a part of the competition that aspect is.
Well, it's great to have, you know, 2 guys at center, and Kyle Fuller's doing a good job too. He's competing as well. I mean, those 3 guys have done a great job. You don't see a dip at all in performance in either guy. They're both working their tail off every day. They're super sharp. They understand what we're doing. They communicate well. You know, all 3 of them are working really hard to win that job. And so it's key to just have that chemistry. And I think that, you know, I've been able to build that over the years, obviously with Ethan, and then BJ and I have been able to talk a bunch when we've been around each other. You know, with COVID, there's only so much we can do, unfortunately. It's kind of different. But we've been trying to build that as much as possible. And so, you know, I think that all the time that we spent in the offseason on stuff, on Zoom calls and everything else, that really prepared us for this season. And along the way, it's a challenge for the guys in the sense that there's so much information. I mean, this is, you know, you got to have a doctorate in this information of football, of all the stuff that we're doing, all the stuff Coach Schottenheimer has us responsible for, and everything else, especially at the quarterback position, but also even the center position, to know stuff and know calls and play fast and understand concepts and what we're trying to do and why we're trying to do it. And I'm a big believer in the whys of football, and those 2 guys definitely know the game, and that's a great thing for us.
Curtis Crabtree.
Hey, Russ, kind of jumping off Joe's question, you've had the same centers in Justin and Joey here for the last several years. How big of a learning curve is it for you to get up to speed with new guys at center, and what's the biggest challenge of getting up to speed there?
Well, I had a great center in Max Unger for years. Having that relationship was so critical. And then, when Justin started playing center and really became the guy that played so much there at that position, we created this amazing bond off the field, but also on the field in chemistry and calling things and understanding things. And it takes time to build that over time. You think about guys like, Peyton Manning and Jeff Saturday. Those relationships are very real. A guy like Joey Hunt, another guy who, even though he didn't start all the time, he was able to step in and start and play and battle and battle and battle. And he was so intelligent about the game. He made it easy on me. Both of those guys were great, just in the sense of being able to know stuff and everything else. So definitely miss those two guys just in general, because they're great friends and we spend a lot of time together, and they've played a lot of football and we've won a lot of games together. The reality about professional football, and I hope to play, 10 to 15 more years or so, and somewhere in that range. There's always change, and that's inevitable, unfortunately. And you have to be able to adapt to that change and adapt to new guys and adapt to new players and new receivers and new tight ends. And that's just part of the game. And I think great teams, great players, they adapt easily. They build that chemistry quickly, and they work at it. And I think ultimately there's no substitute for hard work. And the reality is that I think Ethan Pocic and BJ, they've done a great job of putting that work in. Kyle Fuldler's done a great job putting the work in, all the guys. And it's been a really good offseason. So I'm not concerned about that at all.
And we'll wrap up with Brady Henderson.
Hey, Russell, what have you noticed just from Jamal and the energy level and the juice that he brings?
Jamal's one of the best to play this game. He brings energy, he brings focus, he brings passion to the game. He brings electricity to the field. He just as good as it gets. I noticed that when I was at the Pro Bowl a couple of years ago, and just his energy all the time. He's so lasered in, and just he's confident. You want a guy that has a swagger, a confidence. And he moves around. He understands what's coming. He understands what could come. He understands the situations. With Jamal adding to our team, I think John did a great job of bringing such a great talented player, in and Coach Carroll, and just having Jamal. Just he's a Seahawk. He brings the right level of enthusiasm, the right focus. Loves the game. He's passionate about it. Really love him being on our team. That's for sure. And he's going to make a lot of plays for us. He's dangerous back there for sure. And then also the addition of Diggs last year. Those two guys together, it really makes a spectacular group. And the rest of the DBs too as well. So it's been a really fun competition out there every day at work. And so it's been an absolute blast. And Jamal's
Greg's got
part of that.
Sorry, Greg's got a question there.
Sorry, Russ, I couldn't get the Zoom link working. A big picture question. It used to be Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. Those were the MVP caliber quarterbacks. And now you and Lamar Jackson and Mahomes, how much pride do you take in that new generation quarterback, in black quarterback in particular?
Well, it's first of all, it's a blessing to play this game. I never take it for granted. Every day I wake up, I thank God every morning. I say my prayers every morning with her. And one of the things that I always am thankful for is just to be able to do what we get to do. For me, when I came in the league, there weren't too many shorter quarterbacks. First of all, there weren't too many black quarterbacks that were starting, and not many in the league. To be honest with you, I've had other guys before me that have played, that gave me the opportunity, and allowed me to be able to play this game. I never take that for granted, and I'm so grateful for that. And so for me, I believe and hope that I've opened up doors for other guys and other young kids who want to, be great at something, despite, their circumstances and what people may say you can or cannot do. Hopefully I can continue to do that. I believe that this quote unquote new generation of quarterbacks, just young quarterbacks, and also just the style of play and just how guys can really move around and do all the different things. But ultimately, I want to be known, for me personally, I want to be known as the greatest winner to play this game. and it takes time. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes team. It takes great players around you. It takes just belief. It takes a constant commitment to championship caliber of mindset, and just belief. And so I'm grateful that I've been able to do that for some other guys. I've gotten to know Lamar from a distance a little bit. We've been around each other a few times, and just such a competitive guy, such a great dude. Was fired up for him, and along the way, Patrick Mahomes, another guy I've gotten to know, and so it's been a lot of fun for sure. And I know Deshaun Watson too. So there's a lot of great players along the way, and hopefully we can keep this thing going. Thank you guys. Go Hawks. Talk to you soon.